Live. All right, guys. I guess the Hangout is live, Rob.
All right. Well, I want to welcome everybody tonight, and we'll just give it a few minutes here as we get ready to start. This is our weekly Total Funnel System webinar that we do specifically for my team, for Levan's team, and a couple of others that are within our close circle or somewhere in our downline. And so if you're watching this tonight, you were either invited by myself or Levan or someone else who maybe is associated with us. And the reason we do these webinars is because we want to be able to give people the chance to learn more about the total funnel system. Maybe you have some questions that need to be answered. Maybe you don't quite understand it. Maybe you've been in the system for a little while now and you're not getting results, or maybe some of it's over your head, and that's okay because we can all testify that that happens to everyone. And so tonight what I thought I would do is just go through a little bit of what I've been doing the past couple of weeks, and that is just kind of breaking down the different steps, being very, very, covering some things that maybe will answer some questions. But at any time below this video, if you're watching this video right now, any time below, any time during the webinar tonight, you can post your questions below the webinar, and myself and Levan will check those out, and we'll make sure that we get answered. And I'll give you some example of some good questions. How do I get fast results with the total funnel system, or what are some top ways of marketing that are working for you guys, or do I need to own all three steps to make money with total funnel system? What is the benefit of having all three steps? Maybe how do I get my autoresponder set up, or those are all good questions to ask, and we can direct you in the right, point you in the right direction. And the reality is, it's really as simple as this: creating traffic, capturing leads, and converting sales. Okay, and we will do the last two for you really well. The total funnel system captures leads and converts sales really, really well. But you need to allow us to teach you how to generate traffic, because it all starts with traffic. I get asked all the time, what's the secret? And the secret, the beginning of that secret starts with traffic. If you don't generate quality traffic, you'll never make a penny online. Okay, I'm just telling you right now, I'm living proof. I struggled for 3 years, and I finally had somebody teach me how to generate quality traffic, and that's what began to turn things around. And so anything works: Craigslist, Facebook, blogging, YouTube videos, paid marketing, etc., etc. All of those ways work, and there's really no best ways, right? There's really no best ways for that. But Levan is dominating with Craigslist. I'm on the leaderboard with pay-per-click, and so Levan really loves Craigslist, and that's okay, because that fits his personality, that fits his style, and that's one of the best ways for Levan. But for me, I'm a little bit lazier when it comes to things, and I am a little bit more impatient, and so it's easier for me just to do pay-per-click marketing, paid marketing for the total funnel system. So here's what I want to do real quick. I want to break some things down for you, but before I get into that, I want to talk a little bit about an announcement that Empower Network made today. And if you don't know what Empower Network is, that is step number 2 within the total funnel system. Okay, so step number 2 is important, and if you don't have it, you need to go do it right now. I wouldn't even wait. Go get qualified right now. Just put it over there, babe. And get qualified right now on step 2 and step 3. But step 2 is very important, because no matter what business you're working, step number 2 will give you the education that you need to really take your marketing skills to the next level. And I'm living proof of that, because that's what happened to me 2 years ago. As I got involved with Empower Network, and that's when my life began to change, because I began to learn what it really took to make it online. But basically, here's the announcement. Empower Network has what they call an all-in phrase that we use, and that's basically owning all the Empower Network products. Okay, if you're not familiar with that, then I advise you to go to step number 2, watch the initial sales video, and just kind of go through the whole process, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But here's the reality: all their products will allow you to basically, to kind of put it in a term that everybody would understand, to get like your PhD in internet marketing. Okay? Some people think this internet marketing thing just happens overnight. And myself, LeVan, and others that we've had on this webinar will tell you many of us struggled for a long time before we started making it work. And Empower Network has some of the best internet marketing training products on the planet. Okay? Now, with that said, does that mean that we're not going to teach you things? No, we're going to teach you. But if you really, really, really want to get the nuts and bolts, if you really, really want to get the stuff that the gurus teach, Empower Network, it's worth having all their products. So what they're doing is they're just launched what we call an all-in bundle pricing packages. Okay? I personally spent over $5,000 to own all the Empower Network products. All right. Why did I do that? Because, yeah, it's a little bit more than that, but what is it, like 50-something hundred? I don't remember exactly, but basically it was. Go ahead.
Plus all the products you get on the side.
Yeah. So I spent some serious money to invest in my internet marketing education. Now, why did I do that? Well, LeVan has owned a business as well. I've owned a business. A brick and mortar business, and we can both tell you that we didn't start those businesses for $5,000 or $6,000. Okay, all right.
200,000.
Yeah, 200,000. And LeVan used to own a video game franchise, right? So imagine spending 200,000 or investing $200,000. I mean, that right there, yeah, that right there is a serious investment. I personally invested. I started my installation business with around $20,000. And so, investing $5,000 into my internet education was nothing for me, because I knew that it was worth it and that I would learn the skill set that I need. And I'll give you an example. I do paid marketing with Bing and Yahoo pay-per-click. All right? You can only access that training. It was actually training done by John Moroz, the creator of the Total Funnel System. You cannot access that training unless you own the top product in Empower Network. And the reason that he did it that way is because of the fact that Yahoo and Bing pay-per-click training is worth $1 million plus, because John is a $1 million earner plus in Empower Network. He's one of the only 11 people in Empower Network to earn over $1 million in Empower Network. Okay, that's step number 2. So why am I telling you all this? Because they're running a special right now that it don't matter if you've been in it a month, it don't matter if you've been in it 6 months, it don't matter where you're at, you have the ability to get a massive discount on all the products for the next 72 hours. Okay? So if I were you, I would seriously take a look at it. If you're serious about this internet marketing gig, this thing, right? This is a business, guys. This is a business like everyone else. LeVan treats it that way. I treat it that way, and others that are having success treat it that way. We realize that this is not some get-rich-quick schemey thing. This is a real business. Total Funnel System is offering is partnered with real companies that offer real products and services. Okay, and if there's one thing that I can teach you right now, is if you do not know how to market and you do not keep growing in that field, you will not make it online. Okay? And I'm just being very truthful with you. Now, does that mean you have to own all those products to make a whole bunch of money online? No, it doesn't mean that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is if you want to get serious with your business, you need to take a serious look at their products. That would be like investing in a McDonald's franchise, right? And only like buying half of the things on the menu that you needed, or half of the machinery that was needed. I mean, you just can't cut corners. I mean, you got to do whatever it takes to make it. And I talk to people almost every day for a few minutes on the phone, and they want to make it online. That's all I hear. What does it take? What kind of investment does it take? What do I got to do this? And so let me tell you something. If you're not willing to invest in your financial freedom, then you need to get off this webinar, and you need to go just stay with your job. All right, that's about as brutally honest as I can be, because being an entrepreneur means that you understand that it takes. Go ahead.
One second. Just that you mentioned the job. I had a lady, and she told me, you know, there's nothing wrong with not being able to afford something because this is an investment. If you have bigger problems in your life where you can't afford $45, the 25 and then the $20, whatever, to get the affiliate fee. This lady told me that it was nearly impossible for her to find $45. Okay, if you can't get, it's like just because you don't have it doesn't mean someone else doesn't have it, or there's a way to get it, or because it's like it's an investment to yourself. And I literally told her, I was like, I would suggest that you go get a job. I know Walmart's always hiring, and I'm not trying to be brutally honest like Rob is, but it's like it's flat out like go get a job and then come back to me and invest. So I just wanted to say that because I thought it was not so much funny, but it's just like when people are serious about creating a business, this is an investment. Okay, think about the stock market. The stock market is where rich people put their 401ks. They put all the money they make, and the reason their money multiplies, I'm sure Rob knows, if you're in a big company, where do they put it, Rob? They throw it all in the stock market, right?
Right.
Everything's in the stock market, and they spend thousands and thousands of dollars for an investment. So when someone can't spend $45 or $100, I always tell them, go get a job, get a job. Walmart is always hiring, and if you're too good for Walmart, we got problems. But I just wanted to tell that story because once I told that lady that, she told me, you know what, Levan, you're right. I'm just sitting here making up excuses and not really wanting to change. So that's completely different than not being able to afford it. Or I know $50 is a lot for some people, but just because you don't have it does not mean you can't find it somewhere. Okay? So keep it.
Yeah, and so that's a great point. And the reality is the one thing that you'll learn about internet marketing is the other part of the equation is your limiting beliefs. And all of us are born to be, I mean, really we're programmed and indoctrinated to be negative. I mean, I get frustrated about money just like everyone else. I go through things just like everyone else. And the reality is you have to go into this with a why that's so powerful and so strong that no matter what you're going through, you're going to weather the storm, and you see the final, you see the vision clearly, even when it's problematic. When you're having situations come up. And guys, I mean, I've been like everybody else. I've stayed up many, many late nights. I've joined everything. I don't know if you guys remember Don Lapre, but Don Lapre was on TV for years, and he sold this and that, and I thought I was going to get rich, from Don Lapre. And of course, just recently or not too long ago, the guy ended up going to prison for scamming people. So I've been there. I know what it's like to stay up 2, 3 in the morning watching infomercials, just hoping that there was a magic pill or there was some kind of magic fix. And I can go in my garage and show you distributor kits that I've purchased from various MLMs and potions and vitamins and juices and all those things. So we've been there and we've done that, and it's frustrating. But if you're going into this thing going, I just want a quick fix. See, here's what happens with most people. They get excited about the business opportunity. They join, right? And they have this big dream of living on the beaches of the world and making millions of dollars. And then what happens after a month, when they really don't have any results, they jump to the next company, right? And so they take those same negative, limiting beliefs from company to company to company to company, and they never do anything or never make any money. And all they do is they blame the sponsor, they blame the company, or they blame the comp plan, or they blame something. And really all along is what it really boiled down to is they never defined their why. They never had a clear intention of where they were going. They never took time to invest in themselves and learn how to think positively, because we are indoctrinated almost from the time that we're born to sabotage our own success. It's true. I mean, I'm just being honest with you, right? That's why a lot of us go and we clock in from 9 to 5 because we're scared. That's safety. That's security. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a job, because I know people that have really good jobs and they provide for their family. But the reality is most of you that are watching this tonight are here for financial freedom and for having time freedom, okay? And so that can happen through the power of the internet and through Total Funnel System. And so, here's what I want to tell you tonight. I want to break down a couple of things for you because I get asked this question all the time. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen real quick here. Let me see if I can bring it up. And let me say start share screen here. Okay, and I'm going to bring up my notepad here. And I want to show you something. Okay. Let's see here. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. Okay. And let me see if I can blow this up a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay. Step 1 in the total funnel system will pay you $50 if you are qualified on both Express and Double. Okay. I see a lot of people doing one or the other. Okay. If you only do Express, it's only going to pay you $20. If you only do Double, it's only going to pay you $30. Okay, so you need to make sure that you have one full credit on each level. Part A and Part B is what I like to call it. Okay, now let me say this to you. A lot of people go, well, Rob, I thought you guys said it was free. Why do I need a credit card? You have to have a credit card because a lot of these companies that do these trials and services want to prove that you're a legitimate person. That way you can't scam the system. Okay? So just by putting a credit card down doesn't mean it's not free. It just means that's what they require to, you know, actually fulfill the requirements for the trial. Some people go, well, Rob, I thought you said it was free. You know, how come it cost me $1? Well, for crying out loud, if you're worried about investing $1, then you don't need to even be worrying about this. You need to go back to the JOB. Okay? I personally did a couple of the paid offers only because I wanted to cut through a lot of the red tape and just get it done with. But guys, I've made thousands of dollars with this system. I mean, so come on. If even it costs you $4, $6, $11, whatever, you know, don't be so cheap and don't be so negative that you're not willing to invest. Okay. So anyhow, step number 1 is the free part of our business. Now I'm going to break this down, so you need to maybe you need to go back and watch this again, but I'm going to break it down so you can understand this. So by not being fully qualified on each step, you're leaving money on the table. All right. So step 1 was designed for you to have a free business where you could earn money daily. But here's what I like to do. I like to use step 1 to fund all of my advertising for Total Funnel System. Okay, that's what I use my step 1 for. I don't count on the money for step 1. It's good to have, and yes, it pays for me to go to the movies or take my kids somewhere, you know, that kind of stuff. And it's great to have step 1 because they'll pay you even twice a day. It's awesome. But I take the money for step 1 and I put it into my paid advertising. Now, you don't have to do paid advertising. And Levan's made some videos on Craigslist. I've made some videos on YouTube, and you can go back and watch those. And you can do this business with free marketing. Well, I don't like to call it free marketing anymore because really it's not free because you have to invest your time. Okay? And so you're investing time or money, one or the other, or both. Okay? So I use step 1 to fund my advertising. And let me give you an example. I have a co-op that I do that costs $100 per slot. And here's the results that we're seeing. Our $100 slot is equating to 30 to 40 leads with 1 to 2 step 1 sales and with 1 to 2 step 2 or 3 sales. Okay? And so what's happening is, by investing $100 into my business with paid marketing, I'm making, if not all my money back, I'm making most of my initial investment into paid marketing back with step 1. And then everything I make with step 2 and 3 is money that I can keep, right? Or I can take some of that even and reinvest back into my business. Okay? Why am I sharing this with you? Because the fastest way to get results with any business online is with paid marketing, and it's scalable, which allows you to continue to scale up and investing more money and more money and more money and making more money and more money and more money. So if you're saying, Rob, I'm not an internet guru, I don't think Craigslist for me, I don't think YouTube's for me, I don't understand this whole thing, we can show you how to take the money from step one and reinvest it into your business so you're making more sales. Now, last month, and let me put a big fat income disclaimer here before I continue, I can't guarantee that you'll have any results with the total funnel system because I have no idea what you're going to do with the information that I'm going to give you. Okay, so I do need to put that out there. But here's was my results from last month. Okay, my results last month is I spent about $500 on paid marketing. Okay, I put in 20 people into Empower Network, and according to their comp plan, I had to pass up 4 of those sales to my sponsor. Okay, 4 sales to my sponsor, which left me 16 sales at $25. Right? I put in roughly about 17 people into Pure Leverage / GVO. Okay, and both of these steps pay me. Let's go here. 100% commissions. Okay, 100% commissions. All right, and with step one, I generated right around $1,000. Okay, so basically that $500 investment, I already made my money back with just step one alone, and everything else from step 2 and step 3 paid for itself. I mean, was excuse me, additional profit in my business. Okay. Now, I did all of that simply by paying someone else, which in this case, I'm the one that set everything up. This is only available for my personal team. You can use other paid marketing sources as well. I'm just sharing you with what we're doing. All right. And basically all I had to do was to plug my link in, let the system run, and it generated me leads, or generated me traffic, which generated me sales. I mean leads, which generated me sales. Okay, I didn't have to spend all day on the internet. I didn't have to do all the stuff that intimidates a lot of people. This is simply what I call a plug and play method that you can plug into and that you can go work the job for right now. You can go do what you need to do. You can go to soccer and all these other things, and you don't have to blog 20 times a day. You don't have to make 20 videos a day. You don't have to do all these things. If you're not at that place right now where you can do that, then invest in your business with paid marketing until you can get to the point to where you can balance it out. Now, I personally recommend that you do both, that you do organic method marketing, like blogging and videos and Facebook and Craigslist or something like that, mixed with your paid marketing, right? I got YouTube videos that are working for me right now, but you know, I'm just not relying on that. I'm also doing the paid marketing, and if you asked me what is the easiest way for me to get started with some of the quickest results, paid marketing, you know, is to do that. Now, if you say, Rob, I don't have any money whatsoever to invest in paid marketing, then that's where you need to jump on Levan's training with Craigslist. That's where you need to jump on my training with YouTube. That's where you need to jump on our training with Facebook. I mean, there's awesome Facebook training in the Total Funnel System back office, and you need to take massive action until you start earning money. And then when you start earning money, you keep it, and you take 80, 20 or 50 or 40, whatever you can afford from that earnings, and put it back into your business until you can get to the point that you can do this. Guys, this is a real business. That's why I'm showing you this right now. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a real business that takes real money and real skill to operate. The good news for you is that we have simplified the process for you, and Levan and I do these meetings every week to help you get your questions answered so you can get results. You know the people that don't get results in this business on my team? Okay, and I don't want to mention names here, but I just had somebody recently that quit after only about 2 weeks in the business because they said it didn't work for them, and I emailed them and asked them, why isn't it working for you? You have the training, you have the system, You have our bonus getting started outline, which we give you. You have all of our methods, all of our ninja tactics and secrets, and the person never responded, so I'm going to give you the answer why it's not working for them. It's not working for them because they never did anything. Okay? It's not going to work for you if you don't do anything. It's not going to work for you if you don't take massive action. All right? This is, I'll just tell you, like Empower Network says, this is not for wussies. I'll just be honest with you. Okay? This is not going to work for you if you do not have a clear vision of where you want to go. Okay? I'm just being honest. I'm being as real as I can with you, because I've been doing this so long, and I get so sick and tired of people crying and whining and making excuses. All right? And I know I'm not trying to be rude here. I'm not trying to cause contention. I'm just saying that if the excuses and the obstacles that you're going through are going to stop you from succeeding and stop you from your financial dreams, then just to be honest with you, you never had those dreams in a concrete fashion anyways. Okay? Guys, I've wanted to quit 1,000,000 times, but I fought through it. I wanted to give up 1,000,000 times, and I fought through it. Things weren't working for me. I was frustrated. I couldn't go to sleep, and these were times that I had very, very serious financial problems, and I had to fight through it. Why did I want to fight through it? Because my family is important to me. You know, that's one of the main reasons I'm doing this, because I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to be able to go on vacation when I'm going to go. I want to be able to do all these things in life, and I'm not some guru, guys. You know, I'm not some guru who's making $50,000, $60,000 a month. But if you want to learn how to make a realistic $3,000 to $6,000 a month online, then you're at the right place, and we can help you get there. Right? And we're learning from the guys that are making $40,000 to $50,000 a month, and those guys are learning from the guys that are making $100,000 to $150,000 a month, and so on and so on and so on. Okay? But it's not going to happen overnight, and I want to show you this plan that all this information here because I want to show you that this is a real business and that it really takes money. Now I'm going to say one more thing, and then I'm going to turn it over to Levan and see if he has anything to add to it. All right, and so let me just leave that up, and I'm going to blow this up a little bit bigger here so you guys can see it. All right, step one is the free or low-cost part of our business. Right? If you don't have a credit card, reach out to Express My Cash Support and ask them if you can trade your first referral on Express and double Express in exchange to get the one full credit. Okay? Let me say that again. If you do not have a credit card and you have no access to a credit card whatsoever, then ask support, not Total Funnel System support, Express or Double My Express support, and ask them if you can trade out your first referral on each Part A and Part B for you to be qualified, right? It's the same thing for international users. If you're watching this internationally tonight and you don't live in the UK, US, or Canada, or even if you live in the Canada and the UK and those offers are not, you know, there's not very many offers, you can ask the same thing. You can ask them to credit you for, you know, your first referral in order for you to get qualified. Now, I can't guarantee they're going to do it every time, but I know some people that have done that, and you can do that as well to get qualified. So there again, you know, you got to be creative and you got to think outside the box. Don't let something as small as not having a credit card stand in the way. I mean, if you got to go borrow your mom's credit card or something, I don't know. You know, I'm just thinking things. Whatever it takes to make it, you need to do it. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. This is what it takes to really make it in this business. So that's the free part of our business that pays you $50 if you're qualified on both. Step two is $25 at the basic level, okay, which is a reoccurring $25 every month. And then, let me X out of this here so you can see it better. And then, plus a $19.95 affiliate fee. Okay, so let's just say $45 a month. All right. Why is the affiliate fee needed? because you can't earn commissions on a you can't earn commissions unless you have the affiliate fee, because what they do is that's how they pay you. All right, so when you pay the $19.95 affiliate fee through Empower Network, step number 2, it gives you the ability to take credit cards all over the world and for people to pay, and then they're able to deposit the commissions into like a virtual bank or like a virtual system called e-wallet, which you can in turn either have it put on their debit card, or you can have it transferred to your bank account like I do. Okay, so that's $45. Step 3, the prices vary, right? You can get the GVO basic autoresponder for $9.95 a month, right? And then pay the $9.95 what they call reseller fee or affiliate fee, right? Now, if that's all you can afford, then so be it. However, you will not earn big money at the basic autoresponder level. Okay? So what I recommend to my team is to invest in the $25 pure leverage package, which comes with about 4 or 5 tools like video hosting, web conferencing. Of course, the autoresponder is included in there as well, and other tools that you actually can use to build your business. Okay, so it's $25 a month, and plus the $19.95 reseller fee, which is basically your affiliate fee, right? For a total of basically $45, all right? So you're basically going to pay $90 a month every month for steps 2 and 3 at the basic level, right? Here's why I'm telling you this. Some people freak out when we show that to them. Once again, if this bothers you and you get kind of, start thinking negative thoughts, then you don't need to be in a business. Right? Let me tell you why. Because what happens is, if you look back up here in my paid marketing, if I never would have been qualified on step 2 and 3, I would have lost out on 37 sales. Okay? Because 30 to 40% of the people that do step 1, and Levan can testify this in a few minutes, he'll tell you that 30 to 40% of the people that he's bringing into this business are doing all 3 steps. Right? I had a guy today who brought in someone, they did all 3 steps. So if you're not qualified on steps 2 and 3, you're leaving all of this money on the table. I basically would have only profited $500 last month if I would have not owned steps 2 and 3. Now here's the cool thing. Both steps 2 and 3 have other products that you can buy that you can upgrade to within their personal system. So there's a chance for me to earn an additional $4,000 to $6,000 in commissions just with steps 2 and 3. I mean, guys, it's a no-brainer. Why would you not own the steps? Okay, so let me get back to this real quick because I'm taking a little bit longer than I wanted to. All right, so we're looking at $90 a month for steps 2 and 3 at the basic level. All that is, to cover that expense every month, is referring 2 people a month. That's basically 1 person every 15 days. If you can refer 2 people a month, you have covered your step 2 and step 3 investment, right? Now, why do I recommend doing this, the $45 a month on step 3? Is because step 3 at the $45 a month pays you 100% commissions, and then those are residual commissions that you can earn. If you just have the basic autoresponder, okay, and somebody decides with step number 3 to do the $25 pure leverage package, you will not make the money. If I'm your sponsor, that money would pass up to me. If Levan's your sponsor, that $25 would pass up to him. Okay, trust me. I have someone who may be watching this tonight. Is one of my teammates. He can testify and tell you that's true. If you want to make all the money that's out there on the table, you need to be at the $25 pure leverage package with the reseller fee. The same thing with Empower Network. Because I'm telling you, 30 to 40% of the people will do this. And so here's the point that I'm trying to make. I made this so simple tonight for you to understand this. Guys, it's not hard to get 2 people a month. I mean, you know what I mean? It's really not hard. And there again, I want to put an income disclaimer out there that you know, we can't guarantee any results with our system because we have no idea what you're going to do with the information that we're going to give you. But I can promise you this: if you will work hard and you will do what we're telling you to do, and you will use the marketing methods that we teach you, okay, you can do this. Trust me. We have people that are never had internet marketing experience that are doing 1 to 2 sales a day with step 1. Okay? And so it's not that hard if you apply the right formula, which we're going to give you. Now, if you're on my team or LeVan's team or any of our personal sponsored people's team, you will have the access to get our bonus getting started outline. You will have access to get all of our extra trainings that are not in the Total Funnel System back office that personally LeVan and I have utilized to make the money we're making. And then I also, if you want to get into paid marketing, you have the opportunity to plug into my co-op, but I want you to go through your sponsor first, and your sponsor must be somewhere on my team or personally sponsored by me or LeVan or something like that, or you know, one of our inner circle people. Okay, this is not, our co-op is not available to anyone outside of our personal group. All right, just because of the fact that I put it together to help my team get results. Now, the good news is, if you want to get involved in paid marketing and you want other methods besides my co-op, I'll give you 7 of my top paid marketing sources that you can plug into that either I have personally used or someone on my team has personally used to get results. Okay, so not only will you get the organic strategies like the Craigslist and the YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff, okay, but you'll also get access to some paid marketing strategies that actually work. That way you're not out there just spinning your wheels and investing in something that doesn't work whatsoever. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you tonight, because I've been getting these type of questions a lot over the past week, and I wanted to break it down for you in such a way that you could understand it. Okay, so that's really all I have tonight, LeVan. If you want to share some of your thoughts on that, you know, please do. And otherwise than that, you know, we'll look and see if there's any questions, and then we'll close shop.
All right, man. Yeah, good job, Rob. I mean, basically, you'd be amazed at how many questions we get with what Rob went over on some of the things on getting started. And one of the biggest, or I guess one of the consistent answers I always give people, I mean, in terms of the biggest question I get is, so I'm all in. I got, well, not all in, but I'm all 3 steps. I got all 3 steps. So what do I do next? And the same answer I give to every single person is go to the training center, because the goal of internet marketing, or just marketing, period, whether you're a brick and mortar business or you're Amazon, is to get as many eyeballs to whatever link or whatever the heck you're selling. Okay, whether that's the video of Total Funnel System where they get through the capture page, your goal is to get as many eyeballs to that link. It's as simple as that, guys. So every time I answer that question, I tell them you have to get as many eyeballs to your link, and then the next one is, how do you do that? Go to the training. You get eyeballs on your link when you do YouTube, Facebook, Craigslist. Now, I know everyone says I do these marketing, you know, this type of marketing, even some people that join from other companies. And I always tell them, well, you might be doing them, but you're doing them incorrectly. Okay, you're doing them incorrectly. Just because you're doing something doesn't mean you're actually doing it right. It's like riding your bicycle upside down. You're riding it maybe, but you're not going to get anywhere. So the point is, you got to get to the training. You got to go to that training, the training tab, you know, in the back office. It specifically tells you how to do YouTube, how to do Facebook properly. And if you're not following that training and you're just diving head first and just doing it, having the big ego and doing it however you feel needed, that you think is correct, you will not succeed. Because just because you're actually using the median, yeah, I'm using, that's a big word, the medium of the actual marketing, doesn't mean you're going to get results. You have to use the training, guys. So that's one of the big questions that I get is, you know, after they complete 3 steps, what's my next step? And It's always that it's time to get eyeballs, it's time to bring customers into your store, because the sales funnel does sell. The product is excellent. It's top of the line. Dave does all the work. John Morose does all the work. You just have to bring a lot of people to your store. And yeah, that's pretty much. I have one question on here from Harvey. He was actually asking about, he registers every time, but every time he enters his password, it's rejected. What should I do? Well, Harvey, it could be, you can always go on there and you can put forget password, and then they'll send you a new password to your email. You might have probably had caps. Who knows? You might have had cap for the first letter or number or something mistyped. But I know you can go in there and you can put forget password, and then you just enter your email, and they'll allow you to reset it. And yeah, I mean, Rob went over pretty much a lot of the stuff tonight that people need to do, because it's very important to get the 3 steps in terms of because you guys want to make money. You want to make money. People are going to go through the funnel. If you don't want to go through the steps, that's fine. But what's going to happen is people like me and Rob are going to get your cash. It's going to pass up to us. I've had pass-ups. I've actually had someone get mad at me saying, yeah, I saw someone pass up to me. I want them. Why do you get them? I explained to them, because you don't have the product. You can't get a commission on something you don't own. It's like me getting commission off stuff Amazon's doing right now, and then I tell them, well, I want to buy the product and then resell it so I get the commission. It doesn't work like that, okay, guys? So you need to do the steps. You need to get in the training tab, because that's where all the information that's going to allow you to really kill it, guys. And don't be scared to mess up. Just because you don't think you look pretty on a video, talk with a PowerPoint, do something else, or just get over the point where you think no one's going to like you. I mean, there's nothing great about me and Rob. The only difference is that we want to help our family, and we want to start making money, so we have more time. Sometimes for me, it's less about money and more about lifestyle. Imagine if I'm making $90,000 with a bank, and I have to work 100, let's say 100 hours a week. Yeah, I'm making great pay, but my lifestyle is awful. I'm stressed out. I'm never with my wife. I'm never with my kids. Whatever. Compared if I was just making $50,000, doing whatever I want, whenever I felt like it. It's almost like the money is not as important as the lifestyle. So yeah, I don't know if there's any questions out here, but that's pretty much it. Rob went over a lot of stuff tonight, so mad props to Rob. He's getting them pumped up, so you guys do all 3 steps, because I love getting pass ups, but I hate it when it's a teammate because he felt that he didn't need it. Because you need training, guys. You need to. People go to college for a reason. The only difference is, instead of college, when you do training, you can resell it and make a commission. College, you pay a lot of money for college, and you hope you get a job. Okay? We want to get you guys out of the job. We want to get you out of the point where your boss is yelling at you, or you're sick and tired of your boss, or where you don't like the people you're working with. We want to get you home. We want to get you with your kids, your family, or if you're by yourself, we just want you to be able to do whatever the heck you want to do, travel when you want to, not worry about vacation days. If you want to get up and leave, you just get up and leave. Bring your computer with you. So I don't know if you got anything else, Rob, there, buddy.
Well, no, I think it was a really good point that you said about the college. I mean, imagine if you spent $60,000, on college, and imagine if they allowed you to earn a commission off of everyone you referred to that college to pay back the tuition. I mean, that's kind of in essence what we're talking about here. Is the good thing about our system is everything that you invest, you have the ability to earn all of that money back simply by referring other people to get the same education. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? That doesn't make any sense to me. And so, no, I mean, I feel like LeVan and I have beat a dead horse for the past couple of months. And, I don't want to come in here every Tuesday and do training on the same things that we've already taught, because I feel like we're just wasting our time. And that's why I'm just getting right to the point and answering a lot of these things. Let me go back to and add something to LeVan, what you said about the password. If your password's not working, do what LeVan told you. We also have the Facebook support group that you can access. And then number 3, you can email John Morose, the creator of the system, at John Moroz at gmail.com, and tell him what's going on, and he may have to delete your account, and you just have to create a brand new account. Obviously, if he deletes your account, make sure you rejoin to the same person that sponsored you. Okay? And I'll close with this. If you want access to all of our bonus stuff, get with your sponsor. They will get with me or Levan or whoever, and we'll make sure that you get all of that information into your hands. But don't waste time. Go get qualified in all 3 steps if you're not. Take massive action, all right, and stay consistent. And if you do that, it will work for you. I promise it will work for you, okay? So I don't have anything else. I don't know if there's any questions under the video or not. I haven't looked. I don't know how many people. Let's see here. I know last week we had a few. Is there anything under there? No. Looks clear to me. Does it look clear to you?
Yeah, it's clear, man.
Okay, you can go to this video channel, this video channel right now on YouTube, and you can watch all of the past live weekly trainings that we've done. All right, we have YouTube. I did a 2-part series on YouTube that will help you get 40 to 60 leads a day on YouTube. All right, Levan did some Craigslist stuff. We've done some other things. We've broken down some other type things out there. That's all that we've done in the past 2.5, 3 months already. So you can access this YouTube channel and go through that at your own leisure as well. Okay. So I don't have anything else. It's 8:48, but I'm done. If you don't have anything else, I'm going to go eat dinner because my dinner's getting cold. And appreciate all of you for being on tonight. And Levan, if you want to close us out.
Yeah, guys. So what you need to do after this is go get your training, go take action, go get enough people so you break even, and then climb and grow your business. You know, this is a business, a very cheap one, and it's just a matter of you actually doing it. Just go out and do it, guys. The worst that'll happen is either you're going to fail or you're just going to be back, you know, which is basically you're going to be back to where you're at right now if you did nothing, you know, because this business works. There's thousands of people making money, and it's only because they're actually taking action. This is just simple marketing, guys. Forget the internet business. Forget people saying, is this a scam or is this legit? Whether you're doing it online or offline, this is a business, guys. I don't care if you own Costco and you're asking for people to pay memberships. Is that a scam? No, it's a business. They have a product. They give you a product, you enjoy it, and then people come back and they keep buying. It's the same thing with our training, with Total Funnel System and Power. It's a great product. People come in, they buy it, they use it, they grow, they become smarter, and they allow them to do better things in terms of marketing, and it doesn't matter what you're marketing. So stop thinking of it that's an online business or an internet business. Just think of it that it's a business, okay, guys? So take action. I'm out. Enjoy your steak or meal over there, Rob, and I'll talk to everyone later, guys.
All right, buddy. I'll get with you soon, Levan.
All right, buddy.